tide pulls back to reveal the silt where the armored shadow has long been built. Not gold nor iron, but a burning shell, a crimson crust from the ocean's well. He sidles past with a pinch of dread, the one they whisper as mud crab, the red with eyes on stalks like blackened glass. He watches the sand and the water pass. He bears no crown, he claims no throne, just a jagged reach and a heart of stone. The sun-bleached reef is his lonely beat, clicking the rhythm of 1,000 feet. No treasure hides in his murky lair, only the salt and the stagnant air. The sea foams white at his jagged knee, a silent king of the scum-thick sea. So step with care where the currents bed, and heed the path of the mud crab the red. For he does not care for the songs of men, he only waits for the tide again. Be strong and strong, or will the old. Be strong and strong. Be old. The tide recedes to reveal the king, a crust of armor where shadows cling. 8 eyes fixed on the trembling sand, the absolute ruler of the salt-cracked land. Click, clack, the obsidian sheer, shattering bone, harvesting fear. No silver tongue, no hollow plea, just the rhythmic crunch of the rising sea. You tread on the silt of 1,000 dead, where the water turns black and the sun turns red. Drop your blade, yield your breath, the pincer closes, the herald of death. Clack, 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 your armor cracks like an eggshell wall. The mud reclaims you, standing tall. Beneath the black and stagnant water, the sediment shifts with a grinding, wet groan. Ancient, moss-crusted limbs heave upward, tearing through the sludge as if breaking the crust of the world itself. Every movement is a rhythmic clatter, the sound of stone striking stone, punctuated by the high, discordant whistle of air forced through spiracles clogged with centuries of silt. The marsh shudders as the giants rise, their shells etched with the calcified remains of those who tread too close to the black tide. Pincers, massive and jagged like broken tombstone slabs, swing with slow, inevitable force, pulverizing the reeds and the earth alike. There is no rhythm here but the crushing cadence of the swamp. A heavy, suffocating beat that pulses in the mud. A chittering chorus rises from the depths, 1,000 mandibles vibrating in unison, drowning out the wind and the call of birds. It is the sound of the foundation of the world turning against the surface as they lurch forward. They leave behind nothing but ruined ground and the stench of stagnant age, a relentless tide of armor and malice moving to swallow everything that draws breath above the waterline.